Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to a new episode of Doki Doki. This is part 6. Thank you so much for joining me, and we are exactly where we left off yesterday with Monika getting ready to tell everyone to get out of the class. We shared our poems in the last episode and read some, and man, what an amazing opportunity to reread some of those. I went back and read some in the main menu. Remember, I was showing you guys in the last episode how they had different wallpapers and stuff. So you can go back and reread those poems, and I thought they were all really, really fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna jump right into this, and without further ado, let's get it. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could just come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do you really have to do something for the festival? It's like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. There's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us that we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are getting to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems too. Sayori's putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Yo, that's actually really cool. I'd like to do that. Sayori has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't really start putting those posters, did you? Oh, well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree, Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that time Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago? It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked the idea. I'm sorry. But I still think we could give it our best shot. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with the others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. The girls don't look too happy about that. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monika have been really trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around the room at everyone else's expected faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main events. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monika. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her reflection is pristine. She does look confident in this photo too. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the reaction. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. Sayori says, That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Yuri's stepping up to the plate. I'll go next. Are you, Yuri, fired up all of a sudden? Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It is called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she was practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like, what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books? Her quivering words transfer.
I found this on the web.
What
happened when
Shut up, Siri. Oh my god, I'm sorry, y'all. Siri, bitch. Get out of my conversation. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns into a structure that she incorporates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealing inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught off guard and we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm up next then. Yuri hops out the chair and cheerfully walks over to the podium. This one's called The Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. That's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of if you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori means when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes. We applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Jay liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but It might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours when that sort of general delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing and that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of anyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick the poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Who's on next? Natsuki. Where is she? I haven't heard from her in a while. There she is. Don't make me go before Jay. It's not like I can compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let Jay lower everyone's standards a little bit before I do. This girl is a savage, yo. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get over with it. But it's not like I have much of a selection of words to read anyway. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone here. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less of your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that I'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. I can just picture her like throwing her fucking chair out the way. The poem is called... It's called... Why Are You Looking at Me? Wait, we read that one. Hold on, I gotta take a sip of my coffee. And I don't think I said it, but if you guys are still here, once again, I hope you guys have a terrific day. It's Saturday, and I hope you all enjoy the day. It's storming here right now. It's raining outside. Got the perfect atmosphere for this. Alright, back to it. Natsuki. Well, why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she recited the poem, her sour attitude disappeared a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like a bounce up and down, as if they're giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd be better not to make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. Well, when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry about much at the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it looks like now. Make sure you pick a poem get good enough to practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets to let you know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort in the club. It makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to try to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Jay? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Jay. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Like to be walking home with Yuri. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have changed already. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I know Sayori wants us, but we wanted Yuri. Damn, why they gotta put me on like that? I'm gonna pick Yuri. I'm walking home with Yuri, yeah. Why does she thought it'd make her heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so isn't she beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Yeah, you admitted it. Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm feeling left awkward. But it wasn't that kind of fault for her trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright, time to choose a poem, y'all. So I'm thinking today we are going to try, and we're going to go in with some deep words. We're going to look for like the more deepest words that we can find. We're going to start with happiness, contamination, ambient, breathe, fireflies, comfort, we love kitties. Let's see, what else do we got? Frightening, together, let's see, holiday, yep. Wonderful, heartbeat, raindrops, sensation, starscape, Doki Doki, extraordinary. Let's see, what else do we got? Nightgown, treasure. I like vacation. I know we selected that last poem as well. Passion, waterfall, and I love marshmallows, so marshmallows. I have no idea what kind of poem we just put together. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again today. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up on piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that club we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Yeah, it sounds a bit Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Yo, I love calamari, by the way. Fried squid is the bomb. Anyway, besides, what do you mean by you people? Because it's right in your name. Monika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now today, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Yo, I hope she wasn't tripping out that we said we'd walk home with Yuri instead. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk with everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she noticed anything weird about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is scuffling through some papers at her desk. Jay, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? And what do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little bit too much into it, but it seems like she's a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika appears across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you, Jay. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she just dismissed me. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about well-being of the members of my club, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up to the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that the thing on her mind is you, Jay. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than it has always been. You're so funny, Jay. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's just how she sees you when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think too much of it. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to forget her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear. I sigh and said to myself, I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to hers.